Hi guys, Julie Motlag here with Niche Fragrance House. If you're a subscriber, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. I have a really big announcement today and I want to make sure that you are aware of all the ways that you can save on your favorite fragrances. So with that said, let's get to it. So first up, we're going to talk about the big announcement, which is Niche Fragrance House, which is live as of today. And I'm super excited. It has been months in the making, and I'm just really happy to be able to bring all the fragrances, the niche fragrances that I love, to all of you, and to find ways to pass savings on to you as you look for the favorite fragrances that you're wearing every day or that you want to try out. So I will say a couple of things about the site. So first of all, this is going to be all niche fragrances. It's going to focus on the ones that are really hard to find in the US. And that being said, I am still working with some of the houses to get some inventory in. So if you don't see it right out of the gate, there is going to be updates being made almost daily to the inventory. So I'm looking at adding Duchessa, the EBK house. So there's lots that are still coming. So just be patient on those. But I have a reward program that will allow you to save a lot of money. And like the more you buy, the more you save, basically. So for the first thing, as a celebration of our achievement of opening our doors, is going to be a giveaway of a full 3.4 bottle of Duchessa. All you have to do is sign up for our newsletter. And then the second thing you have to do is sign up for Niche Rewards. If you do both of those things, that will automatically enter you for a chance to win the 3.4 bottle of Duchessa, which is almost impossible to find right now. So I held on to one of the bottles from my last inventory of Duchessa, and I want to make sure that I say thank you for shopping with me. So I would love to give the bottle to one of you. And so that will stay open until probably the beginning of December. And then I will draw somebody at random who signed up for the newsletter as well as the niche rewards. So that person will win the bottle and I will ship it to you for free. So super exciting. Also, I have a couple of different things that I'm going to review today, and one of them will also have a discount code. So let's jump into the fragrance reviews. The first fragrance that I want to talk about is one that I just added to my personal collection, and that is Nefs by Nishane. And I got it in this beautiful box. I mean, this is fabulous presentation. It's like a little celebrity inside here. I love it. And the bottle is just as gorgeous. So let me pull it out for you. There we go. It's just cocooned in there, and I'm going to pull it out here. I mean, the bottle is absolutely stunning. The juice is even better. It is so beautiful. So in the top, there's honey, there's saffron, fig. I think there's some violet, there's some sage. And it's in the top, you definitely smell the honey right away, you smell the saffron right away, and you pick up on like a floral note. So I will say, I bought this for my husband because I blind bought it. I had never smelled it. I didn't know what to expect. And I bought it for my husband because I read that it was a little more masculine, or masculine leaning, but it is unisex, right? So I didn't know what to expect. And I was like, okay, well, I'll just buy him a fragrance. So now that I've smelled it and I've actually worn it a couple of times, it's got a lot of floral components to it. So 100% I will be wearing it as well. It's not as masculine leaning as I thought it was going to be. It is truly unisex. So I will be wearing this, I mean, all the time. I'm in love with it. But we'll talk about that in a second. So the mid notes are going to be more of like some rose, maybe nutmeg, and maybe some jasmine. And then at the base, this is where I think some more of the masculine leaning notes come in. There's some leather and some oud in here, which makes it ever so slightly animalic. And that, I think, it's not too leathery, not too animalic. It's just right, and it plays that wonderful supporting note. But to me, the leather is present there with just like the honey and some of the floral notes, and those are present throughout the entire performance. But the way that they mix together is just so beautiful. And I don't know if you guys know Chris Maurice, who is responsible for a lot of the Xerjoff creations. So Pico Via Dama, Opera, I think he's Le Capital, which everybody loves right now. So he's got some pretty big names under his wing, but I absolutely love him. I love almost every single fragrance he puts out, and this is his creation. So absolutely fantastic. The longevity is superb. And I think the occasion to wear this fragrance to might be a slightly more formal, but I still have worn it every day just casually, and it's been just fine. But you could definitely dress this up and wear it to like a really nice evening event or a wedding, and it's 100% fall, winter safe. It's gonna last, it's gonna be a great performer, and it's just really warm and cozy. So what I get out of it is the woodiness, the floral notes. It's warm, it's spicy, it's fresh. It's got a little bit of rose and oud and maybe a tiny bit boozy and with like some whiskey in the base maybe. But this is just one of my new favorite scents, and probably like a top 10 for life for me. I absolutely love it. So I decided to, since I love this so much, I am gonna make this one of my first specials on Niche Fragrance House. So if you buy a bottle of Nefs, if you decide you like it, then once you purchase it, you will automatically get a 10% off discount in the shopping cart. So you don't need a code or anything like that. You just purchase the fragrance. And from now until next Friday, it will be 10% off. So if you decide you want it, you can save a little money. Next up, I want to talk about some fragrances from Xerjoff that I just ordered and received. The Xerjoff fragrances are part of their White on White collection, and they are white musk from what I understand, and there are 3 of them, and they are simply called 1, 2, 3. And I've been wearing them all because I wanted to review them and also let you know kind of what my favorite one is so far. But like any Xerjoff collection, I think all 3 of them are absolutely stunning. And I know that what they're doing is they're letting people vote on one of them, and they're going to actually produce the one that has the most votes. So let's go through them and talk about their notes and kind of what I think of them. So this is number 1. This one has, they're all like musky. And so that's the theme of these 3 fragrances. And I've been really into some musky fragrances recently. So this was right up my alley, and I'm super excited they're doing it. So number 1 in the top has some carrot, some almond, black currant, and some rose. In the mid, it's got some rice. It's a little powdery, which is powdery all the way through, and maybe a little mimosa and heliotrope. And then you get the musk, maybe a little sandalwood and tonka beans in the base. This one is a little stunner. I love kind of that carrot note at the top. It really does set it apart, and you do smell it in this really smooth, powdery, unique way. And I instantly love this one. So number 2 has more, a little more citrus in the top. So it's got some bergamot, and I think leaves and fig. And then in the mid, there's a little bit of patchouli, cedarwood, some fig milk, and I think balsam. And then in the base, there's vanilla, ambery. It's definitely ambery, musky again. And then some sandalwood, a little more vanilla here. So I also really love this one. There is a note here that reminds me a bit of Naxos. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's a little bit of the like fig or the vanilla in the fig, and maybe coupled with or tripled with the bergamot, it gives me a Nexus vibe. But I could be wrong, I don't know, but that's just what I get from it. So number 3, this one's a little rosier. So this has got rose in the top. That's the first thing you smell. It's got some leaves and some fig. In the mid, again, cedarwood, patchouli. It's a little milky, definitely a little milky, and some white florals. In the base, there's the vanilla, there's ambery, musky sandalwood. So I really like this one as well. It's probably my least favorite though, of the 3. I think this one, to me, it's not bad, but it was ever so slightly headache inducing. So I don't know why, because I've never had that with the Xerjoff, but this is my least favorite for sure. Of the 3, I think my number 1, I mean, 1 and 2 are tied right now, so I'll continue to wear them before I actually cast my vote, because I definitely want to like put my vote in and you know, let them know which one I like the best. But right now, number 1 is the win for me. But if you guys haven't tried these, definitely check them out. I know they're selling them until supplies run out, but I would highly recommend giving them a try. It's always fun, right? And being able to vote on which one they carry next. But this one, yeah, I think I'm gonna wear this one today actually. Anyway, I'm super excited to bring you guys Niche Fragrance House. Go check out the website, enter for a chance to win the full 3.4 bottle of Duchessa, and let me know if you guys have any questions. Thanks, have a great weekend.